there you go.
So, David, I've said this many times, that one of the biggest lessons that I've gotten from you, and there have been many of them, but one of them in the very beginning of our work together, because you came to the work and you still come to the work as a theater director, was your distinction about teaching young actors about playing one intention at a time on stage. Can you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, there's it was actually a very powerful lesson for me also early in my life when I was working a lot with young actors, and I found that one of the first things that we had to do together was to learn how to play a single intention. And what I meant, or what I mean by that, or what that work was about with young actors, was they always come to the play worried about what the audience is going to think about them. So they would get up on the stage, and regardless of what was going on in the play, they were making choices based on what the audience was going to think about them. So instead of playing the play, being in a single intention, they'd split themselves. They'd have two focuses. And when you split yourself and you have two focuses, you actually diminish your capacity to really be engaged with what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So to first recognize that, I'm trying to determine what the audience thinks of me, which you can't do. They're going to think of you what they think of you. And to surrender that, there's sort of a release of control within that. But then to really put all of my power and my attention into this single intention. And on the stage, that means, and in life, it means getting what you want. Pursuing the thing that you want to create, pursuing the thing that you most want to have happen, without splitting yourself by trying to determine what other people think about you, trying to control things you can't control. All of that stuff is about not splitting your intention. And when you have a single intention, you actually open up a great creative space. So there's a concept that I loved to play with, and I still love to play with, that when two people are on the stage and they are purely playing their intention, something happens between them. There's a magic. It's not about the two actors. It's about the space between them. Mm-hmm. And that space opens up. And it's that opening of the space that actually allows the audience to enter the story. Mm-hmm. If those two actors are split, they're pretending to do something as opposed to actually do it. And that blocks the audience out. They can't enter into the play. And the same thing is true of your life. If you are splitting your focus, splitting your intention, you're pretending. There's some part of your life that you are then pretending, and you're locking out your capacity to be in relationship. Mm-hmm. You're locking out the potency and the power of your creative abilities. So this idea of having a single intention and playing that intention, releasing the things you can't control, opens you up to being a dynamic process as opposed to a product or a thing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, it's a great description of the intuitive reaction that I had to that very first statement that you made to me. And I love the description of it opening up space, that it really opens up space for relationship, for all the things that we want.
Right.
Thanks for talking about that. That was beautiful.
You're welcome.
You smart.
You smart. You smart. No, you smart.